region of India, Pakistan, and after him we will have the next speaker, who is Aliona, who will talk to you about the last part of the course. So please, Annie, and this is for you.
Good evening. I'm Aniruddha Raut. Difficult for you to pronounce my name. I work in a public secondary school. There are public schools in India. I also talk about Pakistan. There are public schools and the private schools like USA, and also there are some government aided schools like charter schools. The government gives them some aid, some in the bulk, and not the whole salary or whole aid. And three types of schools. And there are some different language medium schools in region, because there are many languages in the country. There are different languages for instruction, medium of instruction. The classroom in Pakistan and India, because India and Pakistan were one country till 1947. In 1947, we got freedom in two different hands. We became one country and they became one. But that's why, socially, culturally, economically also, we share many similar features. Our classrooms are large. Large means I teach in a class where my number of students is 45 or 47. People call it small class, very small. Very small. You may have, as Kumar said, 80, 90, 120. The teachers don't know many of the students. If they meet them, the students will have said, "Sir, I am a student." You are in this class. Maybe, I know, before that. And the classes are quite heterogeneous. Maybe very poor child will be there and a very bright student will be in the same class. So it is very challenging for any teacher. This is both in the Pakistan and India, in public schools and private schools also. So very challenging for the teacher to teach in such a class. The most interesting thing is we are multilingual. In 1928, when the census was done all over India, undivided India, I say India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh together. At the time there were 1641 languages. I know 5 languages. I also understand one more. The 6th language I understand, but not completely. I can't read it, but I can read, write 4 languages and speak the 5th one. In my classroom is multilingual. In Pakistan, classes are multilingual. In all the parts of India, the classes are multilingual. Whether it is an English medium school or a vernacular medium school. Most of the students are multilingual, but they may not share a common language. I have 5 languages. Sometimes I don't share a language with one child or some children. It's a difficulty for the child, any teacher. And learners, not co-education. We have co-education in Pakistan, in India, in both the places our classes are co-education, but like Africa, boys in one side, girls in one side. They don't have choice. We fix the seats. Yes, this side for boys and this side for girls. They don't have freedom. But there are for development of girl education, there are some special girls schools. In backward areas, there are some special girls schools, or maybe residential, or maybe day scholars. There are schools for because of the gender discrimination was there some years ago to bring equilibrium. Now the government has established so many schools like that. One thing interesting, one difference between India and Pakistan I would like to say, in India the number of male teachers is more than the female teachers, but in Pakistan it is the opposite. The female teachers are more than male teachers. This is a good feature. We can't say that those countries there is a gender discrimination, gender bias. No, we are going ahead. Really, we are going ahead. And in classrooms, in most of the classrooms, the number of boys and girls are almost equal, 50-50. Or maybe there will be a little difference, but in some classes you will find more girls, less boys also. In my district, there are many rural schools where the number of girls is more than number of boys. That's also good. The worst thing is infrastructure. There are not enough buildings in my school, in most of the schools. Yes, for last 15 years the government is collecting one extra education cess on any type of tax. One will have to pay one extra education cess. That's why they have got enough money. For last 15 years, they have been building many schools, many buildings for the schools in primary and secondary schools. But there are still not enough buildings. Students up to grade 5 have to sit on the floor and work. And there are not enough study materials, good laboratories, good libraries in the schools, in both the places. This needs attention, serious attention from the government. And we are quite backward in technology. We are learning here. We are quite ambitious that we will bring some change, little bit change, we can start there. We don't use technology. And till today we are using chalk and blackboard or at best whiteboard and marker pen. Some lead schools in the state or districts may have some computers, 10-20 computers. In my school there is no computer, only one computer for office work and only electricity. Nothing. I teach them, I'm teaching. So this is not a good sign, but I hope in some days it will change. And technology, otherwise now here I hope that I will be able to use mobile phones. I'm learning here how I can use mobile, because everyone has a mobile phone. If we can exploit it as a technology for the classroom, then we can be benefited. And the education policy decision is a quite crucial. There is central government, there is state government, there are district boards, and school and teacher. We can say there are the layers. The central government takes all the decision about curriculum, syllabus, and material, textbook, etc. Everything the central government has. All the policy is decided by the central government. The state governments don't have that much freedom. They have little freedom to bring some variation according to regional needs, geographical or social needs. They can bring 20 to 30% changes. Otherwise, they have to look at the central government for the policy. So a big country of 1200 million people, but one curriculum. Students differ, their standards differ, their needs differ, their language differ, but we have one curriculum. We fight against that, oppose. And district boards are simply the organizations to implement the rules made by the central government or the state government. They don't have any say in anything. And the school is also like that. The teachers don't have any say, they don't have any visible role in curriculum framing or in syllabus designing or material writing. We don't have a visible role. What we can do, only the freedom we have, we can add some activities, add some games to our lessons, or we can use some authentic material from outside. So 10% freedom we get, otherwise our hands are squeezed. With least autonomy we have to work and we have to bring change. And in Pakistan, the constitution says the education is free and compulsory. But it's not completely practiced. In some places, in remote areas, the students are still out of school. And in India also, in 2009 the government made a rule, right to education, right of the child for free and compulsory education. Now they are working on it. They hope in some days all those children will be in schools. So we have to fight it. Till today the literacy rate has not crossed 85. We are at 85% literacy rate. And future still bright. We still have a ray of hope somewhere. We are working hard with the teachers. We have dreams. We will realize it. Today I am here to take some dreams from you, some knowledge from you, technology from you. Tomorrow I will change, we will change, and the whole world will be a new world. Thank you.